Good evening, great day, beautiful beings. Malika, breath for share. I am just getting ready to make my salad for the day. What's up? That's fine. And I did have some salad already today. And in order to fulfill my challenge, I must make sure I have a full head of romaine lettuce today. Also, I actually ended up eating yesterday. I didn't eat my whole, so probably yesterday I ended up eating half a salad. So eat the rest of it today. But I don't want to get behind in my challenge, so I'm going to make sure I eat a whole head tonight. Okay, before I go to bed. Oh my gosh. So let me set it up. Set it up so I can talk to y'all. Okay, hopefully you can see my whole head and everything. Okay, so what I gotta do is gotta wash my leaves and this cucumber and chop it up, put it in my bowl, throw on some avocado. I got some avocado oil so that I can switch it up with the olive oil, so I can switch it up with the olive oil and not always having olive oil on me. So, what have I noticed? Again, some of the same things I've already been noticing, but definitely noticing more, I wouldn't say more frequent, but just better bowel movement. I'm in the medical field and I'm just not kind of squeamish, so you know, I know it's TMI for some people, but anyway. And I'll probably also add some lime juice to this salad of mine. And yeah, so let me get to washing it. Let me tell you guys, so yesterday, let me tell you why. Part of the reason why it took me so long to eat my salad yesterday and why I didn't eat the whole thing in one sitting is because when I was making my salad, I found a bug. I found a bug in there, and it turned me off. I found, not when I was going to eat it, I found the bug. I found the bug while I was still preparing, like I was cleaning. Like right now, like I'm washing the leaves. That's when I found the bug, after I cut the bottom off. And I was thoroughly grossed out and didn't want to eat it. I didn't want to eat my salad. I hadn't even made it yet, but you know, I took the bug out, I took that leaf out, so that bug never made it to my bowl. It did just gross me out though. And I know bugs will be on food, bugs will be on plants because that's what they do. It's outside, it's nature. At the same time, it was gross, okay? Same time, it did not appeal to my taste buds to have a fly type of creature dead in my salad, in my green beans, in my romaine. So, anyway, I've already taken off the busted and disgusted leaves. I'll show you. These are the busted and disgusted leaves. You know, they're just not doing it for me. Yeah. Okay, so I took those off, and then I'm just gonna prepare the rest of it. And this leaf is looking a little busted also, so I'm just gonna take the top of that off. And boom, there we go. So I have my salad. Actually, put it like this so you can see what I'm doing. And let me get my big knife. Bigger. Okay, so doing this challenge for me is from my experience when I first started my health journey back in 2016, 17 time period. Actually, no, 2015, because this is before I became an integrative nutrition health coach. So integrative nutrition health coach, I finished in 2017. And I remember in 2015 is when I was working night shift and getting all, ow. I just got my fucking finger. Oh my gosh. That was a deep cut, y'all. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I just did that. Fuck. The only thing that stopped me from cutting my tip of my finger off is the damn nail. Whew, I'm thankful for that. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I just did that. Wow. Damn, this knife is sharp. Oh, shoot. I cannot believe I did that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that hurts so bad. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I need a Band-Aid. I don't know if a Band-Aid gonna help the situation. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I just cut my finger. I don't never be cutting my finger, y'all. Okay, well, there's that. Oh my gosh. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so I started my health journey back in 2015. I was working night shift. I had just started working night shift during 2015, and I started to face a lot of hateration at work, discrimination at work, and bullying at work. And I was stressed the fuck out. And I started having heart palpitations. I started experiencing like hormonal imbalance, like a serious hormonal imbalance. And that hormonal imbalance, I don't know exactly what hormones were out of whack, but the imbalance started to cause me to have like a really oniony scent. Whenever, like, I didn't even have to sweat. It was just like this scent, and it was awful. It wasn't really noticeable by other people. Like, I asked a couple people, like, do you smell me? It was kind of embarrassing, but they didn't, and I was like, okay, I smell me. But anyway, went to the doctor, and the endocrinologist sent me to a cardiologist also because of the heart palpitations. I had to wear a cardiac monitor for 2 weeks, but they didn't find any episodes of anything. And the endocrinologist was like, okay, we can put you on some medication to help you help this imbalance. And I was like, no, thank you. I don't want to be on drugs. I just want to heal myself naturally. I want to like work it out. I understand I'm under a lot of stress at work. The stress will subside, and it did. Some people left, some people got fired. So there you go. Don't mess with me. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, my finger hurts. So then I started to change the way I was eating. I started looking up, how to reverse this hormonal imbalance, like what to do when you're under stress and stuff like that. And so I started to do that. I started to change the way I was eating. I started to eat salads every day. I started to, I cut out, by that time I had already cut beef out of my diet, but then I had cut out chicken. I was starting to cut out chicken, like I was reducing it, reducing my turkey, and I was eating, of course I was eating a lot of fish. I wasn't going to cut out fish. And what else? Yeah, I just started eating more salads. Like every day I was eating a salad. Before this, I wasn't eating any salads every day. I was hardly ever eating a salad. But I was putting lots of stuff in my salad. So I had it was always romaine lettuce based or green leaf lettuce based or mixed. And I had tomatoes, cucumbers. I started finding out other healthy things I could put in there, like hemp hearts, and what else? Sweet peppers. I was putting bell peppers, I was putting olives, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, raw pumpkin seeds, because raw pumpkin seeds are very nutritious, and they're also good for some digestional parasites. So, you know, I was just trying to do my best to get it all in, and I started to do more internal work, like, you know, dealing with things that were happening at work and why I was responding the way I was responding, things like that. And eventually, all those symptoms started to subside, and then I started to experience more health benefits. And I was also drinking very close to a gallon of water a day. Most days, some days I was actually getting to a gallon of water a day. And yeah, I basically changed my whole health around. And so now, since I've been traveling as a healthcare professional, surgical tech, I have not been eating the way that I normally would when I was at home. So because of that, I've either been eating out or eating junk food, trash, eating candy. Like, I hadn't eaten candy since even, let's see, 2015, so probably 2014. Probably for a year before I started my health journey, I had stopped eating candy. Well, I stopped eating candy that wasn't. Stopped eating candy like Snickers and all those kinds of regular normal candies, and then I started to look for like more healthy candies. Healthy candy, but things that were obviously the makers were more conscientious about what they were putting in it, so it was better. Anyway, but yeah, so since I've been traveling, I've just been eating more in a way that wasn't supporting my health and well-being. And as a result of that, I started to get inflammation throughout my body, and started experiencing like, I even got, this all really I started to see last summer, and I got love handles, and I was like, what the hell? How did I get love handles? But I realized it was because there was a buildup or backup of the food that I was eating in my digestive tract. I wasn't moving food like my body is used to doing, because I wasn't eating as many leafy greens as I used to, right? I wasn't having my salads every day anymore, and I just was not keeping up with my fiber intake and my water intake. I had a different schedule, so I was working during the day, like 5 days a week. Instead, like when I was at home, I worked on the weekends at night, so I had the whole week to like eat the way I wanted to eat. And so I just got off track with the way that I was eating that was supportive of my health. And since I have been in this last contract assignment, I have 3 days off. So, well, I had 3 days off. 3 days off, and doing my best to get back into the swing of things. So since I've been in Seattle since September of last year, I have gained 20 pounds. And for me, 5'3", feet, and you know, it's a little bit more. 20 pounds is a lot. Now, I remember I used to want to be like 150 pounds when I was younger, and that was just, you know, lots of things, culture and people and stuff like that, right? But now knowing that between 117 to 125, 26, that's like good range of weight from my body. And especially if I am not like weight training. So having an extra 20 pounds on me is a lot. And from the outside perspective, people look at me and like, oh, 20 pounds, oh, you look good. And it's like, okay, a person may look good to you and may even look good to them in terms of the aesthetics of society and things like that. But how does it feel? Being 20 pounds heavier, that's the unhealthy heavier. It's not muscle weight. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to feel stiffer. It doesn't feel good to experience like mucus. It does not feel good to experience like a more itchy scalp, like my scalp wasn't itchy before, but I noticed that my scalp would be itchy. It does not feel good to not be able to fit your clothes because they're too small, like way too small. You know, it doesn't feel good to just experience having to buy new clothes because you've gained weight, but it's not a healthy weight gain, right? Anyway, I was looking for a way to get myself back on track, and several times this year I have attempted to get myself back on track. Juicing, smoothies, cooking more at home. I bought, you know, a whole new set of pots and pans and things like that for my use here in Seattle, and that has helped, but none of it was helping me to be consistent. Like, it wasn't easy enough. Doing the juicing, man, that required me to buy fruits all the time, or fruits and veggies like every couple of days, or do like one really big juice and then fill all the bottles. Like, it was just a lot of work that at this point I just didn't have the energy for, or didn't have the motivation for, right? So I was like, I need something to do. Like, what can I do that will be easy for me to maintain, easy for me to stick with, easy for me and see results? Like, something that will help me get back on track, right? And I remembered that when I first started my journey, I learned a lot about chlorophyll, fiber, and leafy greens. Like, to me, most people are not, so in America, not to me, but in America, or even maybe in Western societies, most people are not getting enough fiber in their diet, the way they eat. They're not eating enough fiber. And that's why there's a high incidence of colon cancer, colon polyps, and those kinds of conditions, right? So fiber is very important. Fiber, non-soluble fiber, this kind of fiber, also the soluble fiber, the kind that our body can, can like absorb a lot of water and help move things and bulk it up. But this kind of fiber is the kind that helps really move it along, because it's not absorbable in water, and it just like acts, you know, in the books they say it acts like a broom and sweeping the colon as it goes through. Let's see, am I still bleeding? I'm not actively bleeding. Okay, so imagine like this is the tunnel for your colon. Now this would be broken up, right? We wouldn't swallow the leaf whole like this, but imagine there's, what can I put in here? I don't know. Just imagine there's stuff in there. So as the fiber goes through your digestive tract, and like your digestive tract, your colon and your small bowel have movements called peristalsis, and it'll squeeze here and then open here, right? And then squeeze here and then open further down. So it's like pushing the food along, right? So here comes the fiber, and it can't be broken down any more than like the stringiness of it. And it'll come through, and then it'll start pushing the stuff that's in front of it, right? And it'll push it right on out your body. That's the benefit of fiber. That is the benefit of eating leafy greens, and especially lettuces. Because lettuce, I mean, now this is my opinion here, because lettuce is softer than other things like chard, spinach, collard greens, mustard greens, kale. It's softer, and I think it's gentler on the digestive system. You know, I have to do my research, but this is just my opinion from my own experience. Yeah, no longer bleeding. Okay, great. So with that being said, and plus romaine lettuce has a high water content, and so we need water in our digestive system, in our digestive tract. We need water, and we need fiber, and we need both of those to help move things along. And that's important because as you're moving, as your body is using the fiber to move things along, it's pushing out the food that's been digested, it's pushing out the food that has not been digested and not absorbed. So the food that's left over, the parts of the food that's left over from being broken down, gets pushed out. And when it doesn't get pushed out and it builds up in your colon, then your body starts to reabsorb the water there in that area of your colon. If the poop does not get moved along, it starts to build up. And then the body, as it's reabsorbing water, it also can reabsorb some of the toxic aspects of that food that is still in your colon for too long. And then that will circulate through your body. And then you'll get different skin conditions, different things going on in other parts of your body just because you haven't pooped out the toxic food waste. Okay? So this is really important. The other thing why I wanted to do the romaine lettuce, because when I experienced before eating the romaine lettuce, the sweet tooth that I had, the slight addiction that I had to eating candy was reduced, minimized, and gone. Like, I noticed that the more of the salads that I ate, the more fresh food that I ate, the fruits, because I also was eating smoothies at that time also, I did not crave candy anymore. And even the healthy candy that I sought after, I wasn't even needing to have that. So I also wanted to eat this romaine and these cucumbers, because I believe cucumbers do the same thing as the romaine. They cleanse your palate. Cleanse your palate from desiring and needing to have the sugar and or some of the other things that we crave for. And there's some pretty good nutrients in romaine lettuce, which I can tell you about later because I don't remember what they are right now, but that help to satiate you, and also you know, they're minerals, so it's going to do different things in your body. So yeah, so I needed an easy way to get me back on track, something that I can easily keep up with on a daily basis, and something that I knew would help me not crave the sugar anymore, that was going to really help me focus on my health. So that was this. So it's cleansing my palate, it is cleansing out my digestive system, and hydrating me from the inside out. And what's I going to say? Also, the chlorophyll, the chlorophyll. So the chlorophyll is really, really good for, it's an antioxidant, and it's also good for just, some people say deodorizing the body or cleansing the blood. Now exactly what it does, the mechanism, I'm not 100% sure on what exactly it does to give the effect that it does give, because some of the effects that it gives is no body odor or minimized body odor. There was a point in time during those earlier years in my health journey that I wasn't wearing deodorant, and I didn't need to wear no deodorant, not even natural deodorant, and I didn't smell. I wasn't funky. Even at that time, this might be TMI, even there was a couple times where the poop didn't stink, okay? The gas, I was passing gas, but it didn't stink either. It's kind of funny, but anyway, I was amazed at what could happen, what I could experience in my body by focusing on what I was eating and putting in nutritious things that were good for me at that time, right? And so at different stages, we will require different aspects of nutrition, so bear that in mind. Yeah, so anyway, since I cut myself, to stop preparing my salad, but anyway, this is why I am doing this 30-day challenge to eat 1 head of romaine lettuce every day for 30 days, because I want to be back on track. I want to feel good in my body, extra good. I want to feel like the royalty that I am up in my body. I want to feel like, you know, I just want to feel the way that I love to feel in my body. And right now, I don't feel that way because of the extra weight, the inflammation, just the unhealthy aspect that is that's a result of not being able to keep my practices consistently as I've been traveling from place to place. So, and I'm on day 12. This is day 12, and I'm so proud of myself. And I'm looking forward to continued benefits. I'm looking forward to continued healthy results. I'm looking forward to, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to experiencing life from a place of health and a place of connection with my body. And I'm looking forward to just being able to do different things physically that are not accessible to me in the way I want them to be accessible. Like, of course, there's things I can do. Like, I can dance, and I can do yoga, and I can do all these different things. I can lift weights or whatever. Once I get my body to a place of optimal health and or even better health than I am at right now, those things will feel so much better. Just dancing will feel so much better. Like shaking a leg, doing my yoga will feel so much better. Just walking around as me will feel so much better because I won't have the weight of this unhealthy vibration, this unhealthiness, this inflammation, and all of that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So, I'm bringing you guys on my journey with me so you can watch and see what I do, how I do, and you can see my results at the end. And also, you can continue to be inspired. You can continue to maybe pick up a few things. Already, one of my coworkers she was inspired to start her own journey of eating a salad every day. So for her, she doesn't really care for romaine that much, so she is going to do green leaf lettuce. She loves green leaf lettuce. I mean, green leaf lettuce is great. I just love romaine lettuce more, and I find that romaine lettuce has more water in it. But anyway, I think that it's an easy way to make a new change in your nutrition and have healthy benefits from just one thing. And even though I am changing some things, right? I'm not eating, well, sometimes when I have sushi, I eat rice, but there's certain things that I'm just not doing right now. But when I recommend to people, some similar path, I don't say to restrict yourself from anything else. Just let the lettuce do its work. Let the cucumber do its work. Let it do what it do, right? Let your body see the simplicity of this foods. Let your body see the benefits of the simplicity of this food and what it can do for you, what it will do for you. Just a little olive oil or avocado oil or some balsamic vinaigrette or a non-creamy Italian dressing. It's just something simple dressing. No creamy dressings. Just keep it very, very simple and watch it do its thing. You want to, even though you're not going to take away other foods and things that you're eating, if you wanted to do this, you want to let the salad do its thing. You want the fiber to do its thing. You want the fiber to not have any other hindrances. You don't want to, in an attempt to do something healthy for yourself, add something that's not going to be healthy. Like adding more inflammatory based foods, like salad dressing that has cream and milk in it. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to do this. Oh yeah, I'm going to get a lime. I'm going to get a lime and squeeze some lime juice on here. So you guys are witnessing my transformation, okay? I did not show my transformation before. Before I went through my transformation pretty much off of social media. I wasn't really that big on social media back then. And so yeah, it wasn't televised. So anyway, this time you'll get to see all that I did before. I'm doing it now, and you'll see why I do and have shared the things that I have shared for people to do, like the changes. Like whenever I've done a consultation with someone as an integrative nutrition coach, I have told them instead of doing an elimination diet at first let's start with getting your body some hydration and some fiber. Let's start there, because that is a huge change, and that can make a big difference in how you feel in your body. Ooh, it smells so good, y'all. I can see the oils on the counter. That's what made me wanna. It smells good. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe I will zest this lime and get some of that smell good, and just like sprinkle it around the house. Have some lime scenting up the place. Smells so good, and this lime skin looks really, really nice, actually. So this is gonna be my salad for day 12 of 30, and it's more than 30 days, but this is my challenge, is to do 30 days consistently straight through, and then after that it's a lifetime. It's a lifestyle. It's just a choice of choosing me to give myself the best. I'm worthy of the best, and so I'm gonna give myself that. All right, you guys, everybody have a beautiful night. I don't have my camera on facing the other way, so I don't know if anybody was on here tonight, but anyway, have a beautiful day, beautiful night, and take care of yourself. Love yourself, health and well-being, because that's what I'm doing. Well, not because that's what I'm doing, but you are worthy of it. Love yourself to health and well-being. You are worthy of it, and I am worthy of it. So that's what I'm doing. Bye. Yeah.